Welcome back to Sister Circle Live. Our next guest has been making us laugh for more years than we can count. His crafty, crazy, clean comedy has kept us on our feet.
That's right. When he's not traveling the world doing stand-up, he's lighting up the big screen in movies like Grow House, Napoli Ever After, and now starring alongside Morgan Freeman and Tommy Lee Jones and Just Getting Started. Please welcome down to the circle one of our favorite comedians, the legendary Mr. George Wallace.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hello, sir.
Hey, good to see you.
I am so happy to see you.
Purple
You
pillow.
beautiful sisters are looking too good.
Thank you, honey.
I like purple. I'm actually nervous because I grew up here in Atlanta, and I've never been allowed in the living room. So I feel
And especially on the White House.
on the White House, man, my mama will get me right now. Don't you go in that living room. If you want to keep on living, don't go in that living room.
No, that's right.
You got that. So y'all looking so good. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Merry
much.
Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa.
Same
Thank
to you,
you.
sir.
Everything.
Yes.
Listen, now, anytime anybody mention your name, people have nothing but good things to say to you, about you. Why do you think that is?
Well, basically living a good life and just being nice and doing the right thing. It's simple. Just be nice and do the right thing. Treat people as you want to be treated, and you cannot go wrong. How about that? And God is, you know, I'm from Atlanta, so I got God in me, and God is always with me.
You know Jesus.
Gosh.
I got Jesus, whatever, he's on the main line.
Okay. Amen.
So, you know, I'm living in Georgia, born and raised 1 mile away from here.
Really?
So, and going to church. I've been to church so many times. If I never go to church again in my life, I have put my time in.
Come on, George.
Are you kidding? This is Atlanta, Georgia. You know how crazy. If you can't
I'm
laugh
from
here,
Atlanta. I'm a native.
Me too. You don't find many of us, right?
No, we really do exist
diary.
everywhere.
We're probably brothers and sisters like those two boys are.
Yes, let's talk about your early career back in New York. You and Jerry Seinfeld were actually roommates?
For 13 years. You know, people had said he might be prejudiced. Well, after living with me for 13 years, he probably don't ever want to see black people again. Because you know how we are with our ways. But he's my best friend, and I'm blessed to have been. I could have been with a lot of people, but I wish everybody had a friend like Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And for me to be friends with the richest guy in comedy, why not? You know, and I reaped the benefits. You know, he got a jet, hell, I got a jet.
I know that's right.
You know, we really. I was best man at his wedding. I'm like, roommates for 13 years. I'm the father of his kids. I mean, we like.
You the father of his kids.
You're going to be the father of his kids.
You got some beige babies out there.
Look at those little kids, but they're the greatest kid. But he's my good friend, and we've been friends for 41 years.
Yes, wow,
Wow.
You know, with everything that's going on in the world today, why is laughter so important?
Laughter is always the greatest medicine in the world. I wrote a book called Laugh It Off. No matter what the situation is, you laugh it off. Laugh with your parents. You mentioned your mom going to the hospital this morning. Laughter is the best medicine. Keep her laughing, and it's just good laughing. The situation we're living in today with our presidential situation, and you know, obviously, I tell it like it is. You know?
Yes.
You know, Donald Trump saying all blacks are in poverty, and I called him. I said, I want to talk to you about that, but I can't decide which one of my houses I want to meet you at.
Come on now.
You know,
You got receipts.
No, I got receipts, and I talk, and it's just good to keep laughter in your life these days. You know, 'cause everything is just crazy.
After all these years, you are still doing stand-up. Like, we met in the comedy club at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, and every time I see you come in the building, it's like, oh.
Royalty.
Right.
Now they treat me so nice. I walk in the middle. You want to go up now? You want to go up
Right now, we'll kick anybody off. Look at me,
so-
Jesus, almost on the stage. But
Well,
why?
I will. He can't follow me. No, these church people don't call in. You know, it's just a joke. I'm just saying this
But
right
we
now.
know.
Okay?
Yeah,
we know, we know.
Because these people in Atlanta, they're calling, boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Right.
And
So you've been doing stand-up for so long. Why not just movies and television?
Because I love what I do. I'm one of the few people that really enjoy life. My dream at 6 years old wanted to be a comedian. I actually love what I do. I never wanted to be in movies or television. All I want to do is stand up. And I went to Las Vegas. I broke records there, and I was in Vegas longer than any African American. I didn't work for the hotels. I owned the show.
Okay.
So I did all of the marketing, all the advertising, everything.
You had a residency.
I had a residence there. I was at the Flamingo for 10 years.
Oh,
now
my
they asking me to
goodness.
come back. And
Come on, God.
I might go back, but God has been so good to me. I'm the most successful person you've ever met.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not how much money you make, it's how you enjoy your life while
You
you're
better
living.
say that. Say that.
You can clap for that.
Yes.
Yes. That's beautiful.
And I'm enjoying, you know, you mentioned being clean and things like that. I'm clean, but I want to cuss. And when I get to Atlanta, I want to cuss so badly, because I can cuss off stage. I cannot cuss you. Now, let me tell you something. But on television, I don't cuss. But when I met a rapper in Atlanta named Waka Flocka Flame.
Yes.
And you know, Waka Flocka, you know.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Well, he didn't say nothing. I like that name, because I don't cuss. And Waka flocka. You know, waka flocka.
It sounds like a cuss word, though.
It's not cussing, but it sounds
But
so
it sounds like
good.
you can like put that in.
I put it in there. I was at church Sunday, and the bishop walked out in the pulpit. I said, "Look at this waka flocka." He's a 35 waka flocka man.
Right.
And I just love the name waka flocka. And
Right.
the night I got crazy and I went off like Oprah and I told everybody, "You a waka flocka. You a waka flocka." So that's my new curse word.
I love it.
Waka flocka. Yeah.
Right.
It's not cussing. It's not cussing, is it?
Right, you know, waka flocka.
And I love to come home and all my friends are here. Chris Tucker, matter of fact, hey Chris, all my daughters too are watching it. They hear my, you know, I'm trying to bring them down here. They love you guys. They love you
Really?
guys. Yeah.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
We love it. What do you think about the success of the Kevin Harts and the Cat Williams as compared to
I
some
can't
of those?
stand Kevin Hart. I can't stand. No, you know I love
I
him.
know that.
I was going to say, that's not true.
I like success for everybody, no
Yes.
matter, and I don't get mad. Each career has a different path.
It does.
And like I said, nobody has done as well as I've done, and you know, and I do everything I want to do. I'm so blessed, and I've traveled all over the world. I've done everything. I've met everybody from President Barack Obama came to my show to you just name it. I'm living in Atlanta too. That's one great thing about being black and growing up in Atlanta.
Yes.
This city is different than any city in the world.
Say
And I
that
tell people,
again.
every night I tell people all over the world, if you ever want to go to Africa and you can't afford to go, you call Delta.
Come on to Atlanta.
Come on to the A.
You call Delta, they'll bring you to the You won't know the difference.
Right, this is-
There's a lot of black people here. Black people own Chinese restaurants.
Yes, we do.
They got oxtail fried rice. They got all kinds. Black people. Too many black people.
Listen now.
We're gonna come back with this.
There's a
with
lot of black
legend.
people.
With the charm of George Wallace.
They're playing
Stay with
hip hop
us.
music at Cracker Barrel. There's too many black people.
We're
in
going to
it.
be right back.
We'll be right back.
We are back with George Wallace, and of course, we cannot stop laughing.
This is great.
Now, listen, I'm gonna get this question now. You gotta keep it tight now.
I'm listening.
You worked with so many:
Yes.
Cat Williams, Morgan Freeman, Tommy Lee Jones. Like, what is it like working with them, and who's been the most standout for you?
Well, they all stand out, but first of all, I don't like Morgan Freeman. Never did. Okay, let's make that perfectly clear right now. I don't like him because I think every role he got, I should have played that role. I should have played that role.
You could have played God.
I could have played God. I could have been Nelson Mandela. I could have talked like this, and I could have done lean on me, Mr. LeBoy, lock the door, come by. And hell, I'm from Atlanta. I could have driven Miss Daisy around. Hell, I know more about Atlanta than he does, but he's a wonderful man, beautiful. He's the nicest person I ever wanted to work with.
Wow.
And I did.
All right, we're gonna play a quick game called Ho 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 or No No No. Okay, so pick up your paddle. We're gonna give you some
Ho, ho,
scenarios.
ho.
Or no
No, no, no.
No, no.
All right, cool. Sleeping in the nude.
Oh, that's ho, ho, ho.
A high stake game of poker with your buddy Jerry Seinfeld.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay.
Starring in your own reality show.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay. Talking your mama jokes with
No,
Kevin Hart.
trading.
Trading.
Ho, ho, ho. I'm talking about Kevin Hart's mama so ugly she can stop bird doo-doo just right in the middle of the ass.
Oh my God. Man. All right, talking politics and religion at the Christmas dinner table.
You can do it, and we basically all think alike. So I think they say you shouldn't do it, but I think it's okay to do it. You know. And Kevin, I was just kidding, by the way. You know.
Okay.
And he know I love his mama. I might be Kevin's daddy. You never know. He gonna
Lord
get me
have
for that.
mercy.
He gonna get me.
Giving up cursing as a New Year's resolution.
Oh hell no! Let me tell you something. I am trying to stop cussing in church, though. I'm trying to stop
on
cussing
now.
in church.
Right, that's
I
good.
cuss a lot in church. I don't care how safe and sanctified you get. When you get to that parking lot, you just start cussing.
Right. Well, George Wallace, we love you so much.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yes.
Ho, ho, ho.
Thank you so much for
Ho, ho.
joining us. Come back soon, okay?
I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do
about it.